This week on Profiles, we take you to the magical world of Sonya's garden in Cavite. Sonya Garcia patterned this lush landscape after her grandmother's garden, her happy place. Living in England also inspired her to create a cottage garden and English bed and breakfast accommodation. After retiring from a successful career in banking and facing heartache, she found healing and a greater sense of fulfillment right here. Sonya pioneered the bed and breakfast concept in the Philippines when she opened her home to the public almost 2 decades ago. First with her cottage restaurant and eventually Sonya's country bed and breakfast.
So we have 3 more of these.
We spent a glorious day with a passionate gardener at her 2-hectare estate, soaking in nature's sweet bounty. In her usual flawless white attire, hat and shawl, Sonya talks about community building and shares her formula for health and wellness. Those secrets and her philosophies have been compiled into a book, Sonya's Secret Garden, published in 2012.
Sir Mitch, I would love you to have this one. You'll learn a lot from this book.
So we will learn your secret to happiness, and a big part of that is the garden. How did this place come about?
Yes, when I was working in Manila, one day I just felt so unhappy. So I asked myself what I could do to bring back the joy that I experienced when I was growing up in my grandma's garden in Capiz. So I listened to the whispers of my heart and I said, I need to recreate that garden so I could feel that joyfulness when I was there. So that's how this garden came about. My grandma's garden has a small cottage with a big flower garden, lots of trees, fruiting trees, and a swing. That's what I did. I recreated it, and I said, I feel so happy here that I forgot that I was sad.
And what caused this loneliness? Of course, we feel this in the city, but there was a time you separated from your husband.
Well, I think he's very kind because when I threw him out, he left. Some husbands never leave their wives.
True. Can't get rid of them.
So I felt that I had to find my own happiness, dig deeper within me and my inner self to find out what it is that would make me happy.
And so you decided to build this garden.
Yes.
Sonya immediately recruited her mother's former staff, Gina Resurreccion, to help with her dream project.
Pagdating ko dito, marami na siyang tanim na antorium. Nag-decide si ate, magbenta kaya tayo di Gina sa Dangwa. Tapos pagka Sabado at saka Linggo, marami kaming bisita. Sabi nila, Sonya, maggawa ka kaya ng restaurant? Kasi nakakahiya naman, kakain kami ng kakain dito. Libre. Yun ang simula namin, 8 tao.
From a handful of cottages at the outset, there are now 22, all named after herbs. Each cozy cottage is a showcase of Sonya's linen collection, locally made furniture, and other intricate details. The bathrooms are designed to bring the outdoors in.
Ito po yung basil cottage. Minimum of 2 po ito, kahit madaming kama. Okay lang po kahit 2 tao lang yung magstay dito. Yung mga linen po namin dito, hand-embroidered from Vietnam. So lahat po ng ginagamit namin sa room ganito po. So dito po kilala yung Sonya's Garden, doon sa kakaibang bathroom. Ito po. Ito po yung shower room niya. Ito po yung silk robe, from Vietnam din po ito, ma'am. Yung ginagamit sa lahat ng rooms. Tapos dito lahat talaga walang aircon. Buksan niyo lang yung bintana. So lahat po ng mga furniture dito, lalo po itong mga kama, ginawa po ito dito ng ni Kuya Boyet, yung magagaling na karpintero ni Ma'am Sonya. Yan, ito po yung iron bed, meron din pong wooden bed. Ito, iba't ibang design dito lahat yung ginagawa. Then yung cabinet, Indonesian cabinet, dito rin po ito ginawa. Inano lang po ni Ma'am Sonya yung picture, tapos ito, yung finished product nila, parang yung ginaya as in nakuha nila lahat.
Ibang experience talaga. We offer yung art of doing nating lessons, yung garden tour, plant propagation, all about the garden, compost making, kung paano magpalago ng isang garden. Napakaganda ng ambience, hindi na kailangan, yung oxygen, hindi na siya binibili sa ibang bansa. You sell it already in the bottle. Mawawala yung stress nila. Talagang magiging marerelax. Kasi we have also spa.
This is the spa area. Each room has its own shower. And there's a couple's room also.
I love how you've really used Filipino.
Yeah, using just scraps of this from old houses. And then also the flooring, because I couldn't afford to have this all in wood. I put cement and interspersed it and then just painted it white.
Something that people really love about this place, it's the energy, it's the vibe you bring. You have also done so much for the community. Tell us about how you really got the staff here from the place and helped them.
Well, I see a lot of women, they were just, no opportunity for them to make any way of living. So I felt bad that, I'm the only one who's making something out of this. So, and a lot of women also wanted to follow my lifestyle. So they said, we want to have a massage. So I gathered all these women, had them taught by some organizations, sent them to schools, and now they're licensed. So a lot of them now could send their kids to school and they have a job. And also the cottages, we have also the local carpenters to build it. Also using not expensive materials, just scraps from the wood, from railroad ties. So using the local materials. I had to do this shop because I wanted to showcase the talents of the people, my neighbors. One of the carpenters painted this, copied it from a magazine, and this is the blue by Picasso, the Blue Boy with the Pipe. The original was sold by Sotheby's for $46 million. And he also did this cabinet. This is I said that just to paint it, it's like a German cabinet, and he painted it, but he did more. He carved the flowers. And then I told him to erase it so it will look distressed.
Ang pagiging artist kasi, lalo kung mag-aaral ka, malaki ang gagastusin. Wala naman akong pera. Bali, dito sa trabaho kong ito, parang natupad yung pangarap ko na maging artist. Malaki rin hong naitulong sa pamilya ko dahil tuloy-tuloy ang trabaho ko dito. Mayroon mo, mahigit na 16 years ako nagtatrabaho.
This one, you just have to use your hands. You don't have to use scissors. And this is our delicious.
Wow, because it's safe to eat from.
Yeah. This one are linens that I bought from Vietnam a long time ago, and I wanted to preserve them and maybe build a museum for them, for the women to feel the embroidery. These are all handmade, and look at the
Intricate,
yes,
tiny.
and these women of Vietnam only do it when they are below 30, because otherwise their eyes will be so bright. This is a collection of bone china pieces that I got from my travels. You see, this one is perfume bottles and also bone china plates with paintings inside. And one day we'll just put up a museum so everybody can enjoy looking at them.
Sonya's Garden is one of the most popular destinations in the area. Sonya believes the B&B industry has huge potential to drive Philippine tourism. Here, she says international tourists can enjoy seasonal activities.
They can come here during winter and stay in a family who grows coffee. Yeah. And they can probably experience harvesting the coffee and maybe waiting for the civet cat prowling at night. Those are experiences that you cannot find anywhere else. Or when the mangoes are ready to be harvested, they can enjoy picking the mangoes and eating under the trees.
Many of your staff have stayed here for so long. Why have you invested so much in them?
I felt that as I grow, they're also entitled to have that growth. They should participate in what I make, so they are now able to send their kids to school. They can now afford to build their homes. and they have pride and dignity in what they do. They feel that they have that sense of belonging.
Gina Resurreccion has been working at Sonya's Garden for 23 years now as head cook. Sonya comes up with a healthy menu and Gina executes.
Si Ma'am Sonya ang magulang ko dito. At tumayo kong magulang, nagpakasal ako, si Ma'am Sonya din ang nag-asikaso. At saka lahat ng mga empleyado dito, binibigyan ni Ma'am Sonya ng lupa.
Lahat yan nakatitulo po sa aming pangalan. Kaya lahat po talaga hindi po pwedeng hindi maging masaya.
Cristina Caillou was one of Sonya's scholars before she started working here. This is her 14th year in the job and she plans to keep going. She says the employees here are treated very well and therefore fiercely loyal.
Yung mga anak namin, scholar din po ni Ma'am. Sinasabi niya bawal lang mahirap sa Sonya's Garden. Kailangan angat ka. Kailangan natututo ka sa buhay, ang mga anak mo. Hindi po pwedeng pabaya. Yung tinuturuan niya rin kami kung paano maging isang yung parang mabuting magulang.
Joel Vidalion was an overseas Filipino worker before he started working here. 3 years on, he says it's the best job he's had. It allowed him to fulfill his dreams of finishing school and supporting his family.
Ma'am Sonya, napaka-cool, super. Hindi siya yung kapag may kailangan ka talaga, siya yung, oh sige, basta sabihin mo lang kung paano kita matutulungan, nandito ako, napaka-caring at sobrang cool.
What gives you most happiness? What gives you your true meaning in life?
Well, actually, if I see them having enough in their lives, like they can now have a comfortable life and they're well insured also. And when they retire, they are not going to be squatters. They have their own place and they can live the rest of their lives. They're sufficiently, I teach them to harvest their food, grow their own veggies, and that's the best food that they can enjoy because it's all organically grown and also it's healthier.
So, nang pumasok po ako rito, mahilig si Ma'am na talagang hilig niya na tumulong sa mga kabarangay namin. Nagpapatanim kami ng mga halaman at binibili niya. Then meron din kami mga scholar. Ako rin yung namamahala ng mga scholar na yung iba nakapagtapos na. Binibigyan niya rin kami ng pagkakataon na magkaroon ng maliliit na negosyo. Kasama na ho yung community.
Local communities, including the staff, make additional income by selling their plants and produce here. Everything Sonya grows in her garden often ends up on the plate. We get a special tour of the greenhouses, tasting signature salad greens along the way and learning more about rare plants.
That tree is called the jacaranda tree. It has purple flowers. I got the seeds from Africa many, many years ago. That's part of my rare collections. This is the first greenhouse that I built, named after my grandmother in her honor. Yeah, Mercedes. Here we grow some of the veggies that we serve. This is nasturtiums. Nasturtiums taste like watercress. Yeah. And the flowers and the stems and the leaves are edible. We have this strange-looking rarity. This is called
Is this the one?
Dracula.
I know.
No, this is Dracula.
So this is a rare plant.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Dracula. This is another rarity. It's called Dutchman's pipe, but it is it looks like a pelican.
Yeah.
It looks like a bird. So here, this one you just have to use your hands. You don't have to use scissors. And these are delicious.
Wow, because it's safe to eat from.
Yeah. So what we do is
Eat everything from here.
so there. These are also almost all mature.
Wow, what is that?
This is called snake gourd. It belongs to the family of patola. You can eat it raw, and when it dries up, it turns to color of orange. But look at the flowers. How pretty!
Yeah,
And they
beautiful.
smell like pandan.
They look like
Smells-
lace.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do
smells
smell
like pandan.
Okay.
It's edible. It's not poisonous. We don't use pesticides because we have spiders also inside. Those are the spiders. This is kale, and this is it's already almost finished. It's just used for the seeds. These are the flowers.
Is kale difficult to grow?
Is it? Not really. But these are already mature, and we are going to reserve it for the seeds. We're going to harvest the seeds later on.
So if you were to prepare a salad, what would you put together?
Everything that we see.
What is the difference between this greenhouse and the other one?
Well, this has more veggies now because we've harvested that already. And now we're starting to grow more arugulas here. And we even have strawberries. We have this, some tomatoes also. This is dandelion, and they're really weeds.
Yeah, I know.
But the young leaves can be added to the salad.
I remember as a kid we would blow the dandelion.
Yes, exactly. And the roots are also made into tea. This one is amaranthus. You know, the seeds of those are eaten like psyllium or chia. They're very healthy also.
Yeah.
It's also grown in Mexico and Peru. But they have beautiful flowers. Yeah, it's so easy. You can create your own according to your wishes, what you want. You want colors of this, and then just put a little of everything. Like this is a kind of dressing that I'd like on my salad.
More exquisite aromas emanate from the panaderia. A lot of love goes into baking traditional Filipino pastries like kalihim and monay. We indulge in the delectable flavors, textures, and concoctions from the kitchen. Now with a deeper appreciation for our nourishment, seeing the journey from farm to table.
So this is the kind of food that I enjoy eating. And at the same time, I want to share it with others. Like when you look at this salad bowl, you could see that it's too attractive and you eat with your eyes first. And these are all food that is rich in nutrition, and they're all live food. They're not the kind of food that's manufactured in factories.
And this is the Sonya's Garden Special.
Yeah, it's so easy. You can create your own according to your wishes, what you want. You want colors of this, and then just put a little of everything. Like you can have these carrots are all good for you. It will also add color to it. There you are. And also this cucumber. Yes, we call them cukes. We have jicama or sincamas, which gives it a little crunch. I love it. I love that. And so refreshing. We have pineapple, which is now in season. This is my original recipe. This is a kind of dressing that I'd like on my salad. So that would encourage me to eat more of the salad. Well, thank you, Mitch. Enjoy.
There's also food for your skin at the Apothecary, where you can indulge in Sonya's line of organic skincare and bath products. There's great stuff for the home, too. Sonya says in these gardens, everyone can find a piece of themselves, or perhaps some romance. This proposal garden celebrates the romantic spirit within.
I want to bring back romance into the lives of the youth. You know, it's the old-fashioned way. We don't just meet at a place somewhere and that's it. Now we have to have some sort of foreplay, and that the scent of the lavender will also add to the romance, a romantic venue. It is more romantic to sit and, you know, maybe have a glass of wine here. It is so conducive to romance around when the sun has set. It's cooler. And the chandeliers are on. After saying yes, which you cannot refuse, you go over there and maybe nibble each other's ears. So there you are. It's too romantic to say no.
It's a beautiful place. It's an enchanting place. It's fantastic. I love the flowers and the herbs and the fragrances, and there's winding paths that just go into more flowers and fragrances. It's like a Disneyland.
She's done beautifully over the years. I've seen how it has developed into a more place to be during weekends or on a special occasion, such as what we are celebrating today.
Pre-honeymoon, we're getting engaged.
At Sonya's Lifestyle Haven, women get the utmost pampering.
This one is an extension of the bed and breakfast. When we are full on holidays, weekends, we have some guests staying here. But actually, it's also a place where women can stay for a couple of nights or several weeks, where they can actually indulge in the art of doing nothing. When they wake up, breakfast will be served, and then when they get back to the cottages, it will be all made up.
This place keeps expanding. How do you see this growing?
We just create more livelihood programs here, like women can string the shells and make them into curtains, and also a nursery where they can grow the trees, and I'll buy them back and maybe donate some seeds, and also grow some organic veggies for me or fruits. And they have a revenue. They don't have to travel to Manila. They can just walk home and see. So they're closer to their family instead of going abroad. I think they're happier being close to their families.
We meet Sonya's furry member of the family, Pupay.
Hello, Pupay!
She's used to the limelight and is eager to put on a show.
Would you like to sing? Okay. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. Now she's going to do, we're going to do yoga. Sit up. Okay, stay. Stay. No. I said sit up. Stay. No. Stay.
What is it about this that really keeps you happy?
Well, it's really, as I said, I was most happy in my grandma's garden. So this looks like a place which is a replication of my grandma's garden. And I feel joy of my love of flowers and organic fruits, veggies. I just enjoy that, and also teach others